We came so far from dreams. The path was hard for me. They thought we fall, you see. Well, look at us now, look at us now. We make it hot when we on the scene, yeah, that's 1,000 degrees. I got a grind for me and my team, yeah, you know we gon' eat. You see the crowds when we come around, you know that I roll with some kings. We sit it down, I don't hear a sound, but I ask you who better than we. Tell me who better than we. We soaring to places you never could reach. When we walk in that spot, don't hear none of you speak. Shh, do you want peace or the peace? A king about to put you to sleep. Listen, my team is elite. You not even qualified to compete. He starving, he barely can eat. I guess that's why he always itching for beef. So I put him on ice and I told him to chill. Close your mouth if you can't pay for the meal. Making statements that you know you don't mean. Nice guy trying to act like he mean. Keep it a buck, keep it a bean. Attitudes will put you dudes in the beam. Isekai, he don't live in reality. Shake back, all become a fatality. Yeah, how you gon' hate when you mirror us? You think he a star, he ain't serious. X him out, we not on the same frequency. If you broke, you ain't hearing us. Work the screw, anime, that's how I feel, period. We winning, that's making them furious. We make it high when we on the scene, yeah, that's 1,000 degrees. I got a grind for me and my team, yeah, you know we gon' eat. You see the crowds when we come around, you know that I roll with some kings. We sit it down, I don't hear a sound, but I ask you who better than we.
Yo, what it do, guys? It is your boy, Leo Mookie here, back with you with another new part of What If Izuku Was Pyra and Mythra's Driver. This is part 28, and it's good to be back with this series again. But let's go through that of a quick recap. In the last part, the attack on that of the summer camp was just beginning, as the villains were mainly attacking that of the students alongside that of the Wild Pussycats. Koda run into that of Muscular, as he planned on killing the kid before Izuku, Pyra, and Mythra stepped in, as the three trying their best to bring down Muscular, as they were dealing quite a bit of damage and hits onto him. However, his bloodlust and carnal urge to wanting to kill and massacre overwhelmed all the damage that he was taking, leaving Izuku believing that the only option he had left was to allow Pyra and Mythra to take Koda away, sacrificing himself to protect the other, to warn the others, until he met with the architect, aka Klaus, basically scolding the boy for causing that of his daughter to basically be saddened, with Izuku now coming to the realization about his feelings for Pyra and Mythra, or rather Pneuma as well, and it was holding back those feelings. All three of them holding back their feelings for one another was the catalyst to awaken Pyra and Mythra / Pneuma's true power, the power of the conduit, the power to make whatever you wish a reality. And the biggest reality that Izuku wanted was to stay by their side forever. So with all that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? With Izuku awakening that of the power of the Master Driver, and Pneuma fully awakening her true power, connected to that of the conduit, as the two continue looking at each other's eyes fondly and lovingly as well, before then soon Pneuma coming to the realization saying, oh right, we gotta get going. We now that we know what the villains are here for, Izuku, Izuku blinking multiple times saying, right, but more importantly, we also need to get Koda somewhere safe. With then soon, as Izuku was about to walk, as soon the pain and the adrenaline is starting to basically wear down right now, with then Pneuma catching Izuku saying, hey, hold on there, you're still injured, saying, my injuries are not important right now. We need to warn everybody, especially since the villains are here for Kachan as well. And not only that, within remembering Muscular's words about Izuku being on that of a kill list, within saying, well, they're also, with me being on a kill list, it isn't just me. There's possibly others as well. Possibly within remembering Stain from Hosu, saying, the hero killer was part of the League of Villains. So that means they aren't just after me. They would be after Todoroki and Ida. Speaking of that, of the glasses wearing teen, as he still wear that of, well, the League of Villains members, Spinner and Magne, alongside that of Mandalay and Pixie Bob, alongside that of Abrona, are still fighting, as Mandalay is basically fighting against Spinner all by herself, trying to get into the guy's head and distract him all constantly, which is working pretty well. However, Magne's quirk, basically polarity, basically causes those who are female to attract towards her and those who are males to repel against her. Even though Pixie Bob may be a pro-heroine, given that she was easily able to be, grabbed by that of Magne, and Abrona had to save her, she's a lot more weary than she was before. And even though she uses that of her, Earth Flow quirk to basically protect herself alongside that of Abrona, it's still tricky to basically sever the magnetic connection between them after all. And Abrona continually slashing and trying her best to basically at least deal somewhat of a critical wound onto that of Magne is still struggling as well, especially given how strong she is after all, as she tries to deal one more attack within Magne, using that of her pillar once more to clash with Abrona's blades before knocking back the flying blade once again, causing her to flip in the air, saying, this is so annoying, with then soon looking at Ida before saying, Tenya, help me out here. I'm not at my best if you just continue just standing there. As Ida, hearing his blade partner basically speaking to him, as he's saying, but as Ida is remembering his actions back at Hosu, he still feels regretful about his actions, about how he basically drew in both Izuku and Shoto, alongside that of Pyra and Mythra and Jin, into his problems, that he nearly got his friends killed by the hero killer as well, even nearly causing them to basically, get expelled from UA as well because of their actions, mainly his actions. And even though he gained Abrona, and even though he's been training with her alongside that of Izuku, and he's gone to basically accept her into that of his family too, it's just that I want to help, I really do, but within, as he having flashes back to Hosu, and even that of both Stain and Abrona standing over him, with Stain having both that of Abrona's swords in out of his hands, with then soon thinking, damn it, she's not the same Abrona. She's not the same person that she was before. Not only that, she wants my help. She wants me to help her, and she's doing everything she can to protect my classmates, and yet I'm still hesitating. I still feel shamed what I did at Hosu, and I also still can't fully forgive Abrona. So why the hell am I so weak? As he's clenching his fist towards that of his chest, before then soon that of a bright white blur basically passes through that of the forest, grabbing onto several students that were passed out because of the gas, as it passes Ida, within it going back over and over and over again, with then Ida saying, what's going on? As Spinner was about to bring down his sword to Mandalay, saying, it's time for you to be punished for your lies and manipulation, you damn heroes! You fakes must be eliminated! Before then, the blade was basically completely and utterly shattered, or rather, completely and utterly cut in half. As Spinner soon, seeing this, he couldn't help but say, what the? Before being slammed to the ground by that of Mandalay, saying, what's happened? Within, standing over them, being that of Izuku and Pneuma, however, Code is not with them, within saying, wait, Midoriya? Saying, I have a message from Mr. Aizawa for you. He has given permission for all the students to use their quirks to defend themselves. However, if they have an opening to escape, then use it. Not only that, I have information as well why the villains are here. They're here for Kachan. With then Izuku saying this, as Mandalay now processing the information, saying, wait, Kachan, who's? Within Pneuma basically clarifying, saying, It's Katsuki Bakugo. They're here for Bakugo. Mr. Aizawa has given us permission to basically bring him back to the campus safely as possible. With then hearing that, Bandai saying, "Wait, but don't worry, Koda's safe. On the way here. We were able to bring Mr. Aizawa was basically trying to inform everybody, but we were worried about Koda's safety more importantly, so he gave us the objective to tell you." Within hearing this, Mandalay couldn't help but be completely caught off guard and saying, "All right." Within soon, a burst of ether begins to come through as it being Jin, as he's carrying that of Kode and Tsunatori in his arms. Within saying, "Izuku, Mythra." With then soon looking at that of Pneuma saying, "Wait, who the hell? Pyra? Or Mythra?" Within saying, "Call me Pneuma. It's a long story, Jin. I see that you got everybody from this. Did you get everybody from that of the forest?" Jin explained, "I got half of Class 1B. There's those from Class 1A are still in the forest. I'm trying to find them as soon as I can. But those in Class 1B are the ones who took the full front of the gas. I'm getting them back to the campus as fast as I can." Within, Izuku saying, "Good." Within, Jin looking at Izuku say, "But what about you, Izuku? Look at you. You look like you've basically been through hell." Within saying, "It's a long story. Just keep on doing what you've been doing. I gotta go find Kachan." Within, Jin basically taking a deep sigh saying, "All right, but as soon as I get everybody out of the forest, I'm backing you up. No ifs or buts about that. Got it?" Within hearing that, there is no argument in Jin's voice as the two saying, "All right, we got it." After that, Jin heading back to the main training camp area. Before then, Mandalay saying, "I can't believe it. That's so fast." Within, Pixie Bob, Tiger, and Obrona couldn't help but still be completely caught off guard. Even Magne, who stopped in tracks seeing Izuku, saying, "That large blast, that had to be where Muscular was, and fought against the kid too. I heard about these blades having such unique and crazy powers that can rival or possibly even surpass quirks, but to think that one of them is even able to beat one of our heaviest hitters? He may be powerful, but he's still damaged. If I can get really close to him, I'll be able to break him down. While the others are distracted, I should." Within soon, and that of a blink in the eye, Ida kicks Magne right in the face on that of her left side. Before then, backflipping back before saying, "Obrona!" Within hearing her driver saying, "Okay," as she throws her twin swords towards Ida. Within using that of his engine quirk at its fullest, saying, "Recipro burst!" Before feeling that of the ether link blade connection between him and Obrona, as then he basically slices all apart that of Magne. Within she feeling all of the cuts onto her. Before then having that of a powerful knee strike to that of her chin, knocking her back onto the ground, completely unconscious. With then soon, everybody was completely shocked and surprised, as then Izuku was even caught off guard saying, "Ida!" With then soon, Ida taking a deep breath as Obrona flying basically floating right beside him, saying, "So we were given permission. Good. That's all I needed to hear." With then soon, seeing the resolve and that of his spectacle-wearing classmate, before saying, "Midoriya, Pyra, Mythra, allow Obrona and I to basically take care of this, to help out Jin and get all our other fellow classmates out of the woods. You want to go and rescue Bakugo, right? Do what you need to do." Within hearing this, Izuku couldn't help but smile, saying, "Thanks." Within, Mandalay saying, "Wait." With even Pixie Bob and Tiger completely caught off guard. Before, Tiger saying, "You, young man, do you know what you're trying to say?" Saying, I was worried about getting involved in this, after all. And I didn't want to leave Obrona behind, too." Now that we have permission to use our quirks and fight back, I will be focusing mainly on rescuing my fellow classmates, then basically involving in combat. I will not hesitate to fight back. This I promise. With then, soon, Pixie Bob couldn't help but sigh before saying, why not let him? Honestly, whoever this flying chick is, she did save my life after all. And it seems like she has some kind of connection to Ida right there. As she looks at the two, before Brona basically clinging onto that of Izuku, onto that of Ida, before saying, hey, stay away from Tenya. I saw what you did last time, you damn cougar. Within, hearing that, Pixie Bob couldn't help but say, who the hell are you calling a cougar? I am internally youthful, you hear me? With then, hearing that, Brona couldn't help but continue pushing her buttons, as the two looked like they were about continuing arguing on the side, as then, not allowing this chance to go by, as Izuku, using that of the power of the conduit to increase his speed, as Pneuma began to feel this link between the two, saying, so this is the power that Father bestowed upon me. The power of the conduit. The power to make anything a reality. The same power he used to create all rest. And now that power is also in my fingertips as well. And Izuku's too. Within, looking at that of her green net driver / love, she couldn't help but smile before saying, if anyone deserves his power, it's him. With then soon, Izuku saying, come on Pneuma, saying, right. As also the two go in that of blinding speed and particles of green to also going straight into the woods. As then seeing this, Ida saying, Abrona, please stop, we need to go. Saying, right, let's get going. Before looking back at Pixie Bob, who was still fuming, with then saying, we'll settle this later, you old hag. Saying, who are you calling old hag, you damn bitch? Within, Tiger couldn't help but sigh at that of his, colleagues basically arguing with that of a young woman, or whatever age Abrona is, physically, as given that he has that of an ether link connection with Abrona, normally it takes a while for his engines to, to basically charge back up and cool down. But thanks to Abrona's link with him, that charge time has decreased, allowing him to use his engine quirk a lot more easier. Before then, Abrona basically clinging onto Ida's back, not wanting to lose the connection between her driver after all. Before saying, hold on, Abrona, saying, you already know that I am. As then sprinting into the woods as fast as he can. Within, the remaining members of the Pussycats were wondering, what is going on nowadays? As they begin to restrain both Spinner and Magne as well, with Dobby and Twice as they are in the woods, as he continues to basically continue to unleash his blue flames onto that of the entire wooden mountain area, as he couldn't help but get annoyed, saying, it's taking forever. And that last attack on the mountainside doesn't fill me with any confidence. With then Sue Twice saying, you need to chillax. We got this in the bag. Good point. I am quite worried as well. Within, Dobby couldn't help but scoff, saying, even so, as long as we can achieve the objectives, I could care less if we basically fulfill that whole kill list that Shigaraki gave us. As long as we get our main objective, basically taking that bastard Bakugo here back with us, then that's all that matters. Hell, 2 or 3 more brats would basically be a bonus. Hopefully, everybody isn't screwing this up. Within saying, hey, Twice, make another clone of me. It's time for us to send another message after all. With then soon Twice saying, man, you're a needy bastard. Can do, on it. As he begins making another Dobby clone. While going through the woods, but Shinso, alongside that of Tetsu and Tokage, are basically traveling together with them basically both of them having that of gas mask on. All thanks to Momo using her quirk. As those in Class 1A that were able to make it into that of the forest for the challenge are trying their best to help out as many people as they can. with only a few of them possibly knocked out too. As then Shinso, alongside that, Tetsu, and Tokage continue running through the woods. Before then, soon, they run into that of Jin. Within, soon, Jin saying, "There the three of you are." Within, soon, Tetsu saying, "Huh? Wait, I know you." Within, Shinso basically continuing saying, "You're Midoriya's sentient quirk. I remember you from the sports festival." With then, soon, Tokage saying, "Yeah, what are you doing here?" Within, Jin basically trying to explain the situation to the three of them. Within, Tetsu saying, "I see. So you're basically trying to get us out of here? Kind of makes a lot of sense, but..." Within, Tokage saying, "We really appreciate that a lot. We were really worried for our classmates," saying, "I think I got at least half of you guys. I think there's only the remaining left, possibly only five of you all left, counting you three. So we better get going now." Within, soon, Tetsu saying, "Actually..." Before he could finish, Mandalay soon speaks up saying, "Everybody in the forest, can you hear me? This is Mandalay. We have gotten confirmation from your homeroom teacher, Aizawa. You're now all free to use your quirks in combat, but mainly use them to defend yourselves. And if you see an opening, get out of there as soon as you can. Not only that, we also know why the villains are here now. Katsuki Bakugo, do you hear me? They're here for you. Please, come back to the summer camp as soon as you can. I repeat, come back as soon as you can." Within hearing that, Bakugo couldn't help but feel completely and utterly annoyed at this, saying, "Seriously, they found out already and they're here for me? And they expect me to just basically go back?" Within, soon, Shoto basically grabbing onto that of Bakugo's shoulder saying, "Listen, I understand how frustrated you are about this, especially given that, well, this is you of all people." Within saying, "Shut it, Icy Hot," before ignoring that of Bakugo's insult, before then saying, "But they have a point. If they're here for you, then we need to basically regroup with the others, and the pros and teachers as well." Within, Bakugo saying, "You expect me to just run away? Like hell I'll do that, Icy Hot." Within, Shoto continues saying, "But this isn't running away, it's a strategic strategy. Not only that, we have Subaraba here," looking at that of the, well, spiky, plain-faced brunette from Class 1B, within saying, "Then you take him back. Like hell I'll basically run away from those villains. If they want me, then I'll just send them crying right back, but this time in a damn body bag." As Bakugo having that of an amenic grin on his face. Within, Shoto couldn't help but sigh out of annoyance, saying, "Damn it, why is he so hard to listen instead of just going? It's like you tell him one thing and goes out the other." Within, soon, as Bakugo is walking forward, within, soon, they begin to hear something. Hear something close to that of, well, chewing. Within, soon hearing this, as then Shoto saying, what is that?" As Bakugo saying, "It sounds like chewing. But who the hell would be eating out?" Within, soon, looking forward, as they notice that of a black bondage-wearing man, as his arms are bound, but his legs aren't, as he looks like he's eating something off the ground. Within, soon, Shoto saying, "Bakugo, the people that were in front of us, wasn't it supposed to be Shoji and Tokoyami?" Within saying, "Yeah, for sure Bird Face and Mask Face were right in front of us. So, where the hell are they?" Within, seeing in front of them being the bondage-wearing and SS class death row criminal Moonfish, as he's basically biting onto that of Shoji's severed hand, as he's basically eating the flesh out of it. Within saying, More. I want more. But to get more, I have to work. Must work. Must get more." As he notices both Bakugo and Shoto. Within, soon, blades begin to emerge from out of his mouth, straight for that of the 2 teens and the 1 unconscious teen as well. As Shoto creates that of an ice wall, as the blades continue to basically jab into the ice over and over again, with it saying, "Damn it! So these are one of the villains. This is completely different from the ones back at the USJ. This guy." Within soon, Moonfish begins to extend more and more blades from his mouth, as these blades begin to basically raise him high up into the air, giving him almost like that of a menacing and somewhat threatening look to the guy, as he continues saying, "Found the target. Found the target. Must take target. Must consume more." As Shoto creates another ice wall, but then realizing, seriously, these are really not the same villains from before. These really are something different. The League are playing differently than they used to. Then soon, Bakugo saying, "Damn it! I was supposed to basically show these damn villains up and basically prove I can handle things all by myself. Better yet, it would prove I didn't need," as he soon remembers Bridget saying, "I don't need help. I don't need anyone's help. I'm destined to be the #1 hero. That's what it's always meant to be. And no one's gonna stop me. Not even these damn extra villains." As Bakugo roars this within his mind. However, little did he know, there were others trying to shine as well. But instead of arrogant, it was mainly to try and help everybody else. With Tetsu hearing this, as Shinso, alongside that of Setsuna, were trying to catch up with him. Even Jin was planning to use an ether shift to stop him, as he begins to hear what Tetsu's been saying, is speaking to that of his classmates, and even him as well. With then saying, "This is our perfect opportunity. Now we have a more legitimate reason to basically stop the gas." Shinso speaking, saying, "You really sure that this is a good idea? I mean, think about it." With then saying, "I am. If we take care of the gas, it'll make it easier for all the pros to come in here as well. Plus, not to mention, what about that fire that's basically spreading? Who knows that the gas here is flammable too?" Hearing that, Setsuna basically breaks apart one of her eyes as her quirk, Lizard Tail Splitter, basically allowing her to fly out of her separate eye up to the air, and realizing the flames are pretty big and they're spreading quite wide. If this gas is flammable as Tetsu thinks it is, then maybe it is a good idea to basically stop it before it basically spreads all across the forest. With Tetsu screaming, "Exactly! We gotta stop it now!" With Jin trying to be the voice of reasoning, saying, "Listen, I understand what you're trying to do, and we all appreciate that. But think about it. If this villain's quirk allows them to basically control the gas, they may have backup. Hell, they also may have support gear to prevent anybody from trying to stop them from stopping the gas. Aren't you all prepared or ready for that?" Within soon, Shinso saying, "I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with you." Jin, was it? Within soon, Jin was actually happy that Shinso was coming to his senses. Before he continues saying, "But even so, we're always in the shadow of Class 1A. We're always considered basically beneath you guys. And don't get us wrong, unlike that of Monoma, many of us don't have that kind of mindset of hatred against you. But some of us don't want to be left behind by Class 1A. And we're also trained to be heroes too. Not just you and your quirk user. We're trained to be heroes too. That's why I'm with Tetsu on this one." Then, hearing this, Jin couldn't help but have flashes back to that of Izuku. Jin always believed that the self-sacrificing and always wanting to protect those in need type of hero is always going to be Izuku. Is that very reason on why he'll do anything to protect him, but realize that there are others just like him. Others willing to risk their lives if it means saving everybody else. This is the ideal hero that he believes Izuku is meant to be, and if others can be just like him, then maybe there is hope for Hero Society. Within, Jin couldn't help but smirk before saying, "Fine, I agree. However, even though I'm able to move quite fast, I can be still affected by the gas." Within, hearing that, Tetsu saying, "Huh? Seriously? You're a sentient quirk. How is that even possible?" Within, Jin couldn't help but basically get annoyed at this, saying, even I wish I could tell him that I'm actually a blade, an artificial human, but still, it's complicated. Within, hearing that, Setsuna basically pulling something out behind her before tossing it towards Jin, saying, "Use this, if that's the case," as it being one of the gas masks that Momo made, saying, "Don't really need the gas mask after all. If you haven't noticed, I've basically tossed away my nose for the time being. I can still breathe in the gas from my mouth. Just like that, I can still basically remove it though, to not cause it to affect me. Right now, if you need a scout ahead, then allow me to be your girl." As then, the eye that she split off is now heading straight for that of the gas tornado, where the villain, Mustard, is. Within, saying, "These guys are pretty well done. Not only that, their formation as a team is pretty solid. Tokage being that of a, scout, Tetsu being a frontline defender and offense. And if things get dicey, Shinso can use his quirk to control the villain. And in case that if it's unnecessary, I could basically use an ether shift to take care of the villain easier, simple and easy. And not only that, in case if he's too dangerous, as he places his hand on that of the hilt of his katana, within thinking, I know Pyra told me that I shouldn't kill, and that it would make Izuku saddened, but I'm not letting any more risk or any more future threats get in his way to become a hero. And with this resolve, he continues running alongside everybody else. With then Tokage seeing that of the middle school gas helmet wearing and gas using quirk user, Mustard. With then saying, "This should be really easy. I'm surprised that none of the heroes and those damn fake ass and those damn entitled brats haven't done anything to take care of me. But with this enough gas, and my quirk is basically at its peak. Shame that Muscular basically got beaten easily. But even so, Musclehead basically got what's coming to him if he was just going to run off on his own and not listen to the plan properly. Any rate, as long as we capture Bakugo, then the mission is complete. And after that, here, the so-called entitled brats will basically know what true failure and true despair feels like. To basically not have everything go their way. As Tokage hearing all this, she couldn't help but think, seriously, he's one of those guys? A sore loser, possibly thinking that he has it worse like everybody else? Newsflash, kid. That's how the world works. We have to basically make up for our crappy situations in any way we can. With then getting closer and closer to the gas as they're basically outside of it. With then soon, this is where the gas starts to become more and more prevalent as it begins branching out. Within Tokage basically covering that of her mouth with her hand before then saying, "Yeah, he's here." And it seems like he's one of those villains that basically became a villain because of circumstances. Within soon, Tetsu saying, "Doesn't matter what circumstances is, he's basically breaking the law and he's trying to kill us. It's time for him to get his beating." Tetsu about to rush in. Within, Shinso saying, "Wait," saying, "Are you seriously trying to stop me now?" Saying, "No, we need a plan." And honestly, even though you're able to basically take any hit using your quirk, who knows what that guy has in store to take you on. Remember, these guys must have saw the sports festival, so they may know what some of our quirks are. Hearing that, Setsuna saying, "That is true. Shinso's right. They may have some stuff to basically counteract us. Even though we may be from Class 1B, we still were able to show what we were able to do back during the second event after all. Within Tetsu saying, true, but even so, it's what everybody looks forward towards the most, being that of the third event, being the one-on-one fights. So it's most likely those are the ones that everybody's truly looking out for. So that means we still have, some of you guys still have the element of surprise, especially you, Tokage. Within hearing that, she's saying, you're right. Within saying, good, then we need a game plan. As then, soon, Jin begins to explain what they need to do. As Mustard was about to use his gas quirk once again to expand that of the, knockout gas. Before then, with somebody rushing towards him as it being Tetsu saying, got you! With then, soon saying, figures how the heroes would show up, that you imbeciles would show up sooner than later. Then good thing I came prepared. As he soon pulls out that of a revolver pistol, within firing the bullet as it soon pierces that of his gas mask. Within hearing a gunshot, as then Setsuna saying he has a gun. Within soon Shinso saying, damn it, so he did have something to handle him. Within Jin saying he still has hardened skin. Did it. Within saying unfortunately, it hit his gas mask. So, within realizing, damn it, if he takes in too much gas, he will pass out. Within hearing that, Shinso saying, then that means I need to go in now. Saying, not just yet. We need to focus on him. He needs to focus more on Tetsu. We need to let his guard down. By the way that he was speaking, and the way that he brought that of a firearm, then he knows that some of you guys' quirks wouldn't be able to help against them. As much as people don't like to admit it, firearms can still kill you all. With then hearing that, both of them couldn't help but feel a little bit down. Before then Jin saying, but don't worry, we still have the secondary plan. If the first one doesn't work, gripping on the hilt of his katana on his back, he's still ready. But then Tetsu couldn't help but try and gasp for air, but now that his gas mask is basically cracked, saying, damn it, he got me. Within saying, seriously, of all the people to come after me, I should have it had to be you. Ugh. Good thing, even though I know this gun won't basically pierce your skin, you still need to focus long enough to continue doing so. And checking by the trajectory of my shot, I was able to hit the gas mask. I'm guessing. Within, Tetsu's eyes widening in shock before then saying, even so, that means all I need to do is just continue to basically destroy that gas mask, and you won't have anything to breathe in. And then I'll use this perfect opportunity to put you down, you entitled brat. As then soon, Tetsu trying his best to continue getting that of Mustard's attention as he continues firing multiple shots at Tetsu, as he's dodging at least that of 2 or 3 shots. However, another shot pierces that of his gas mask again, causing it to crack even more. Within him basically stumbling a bit even from that of the impact shot alone, causing him to stumble. With then soon saying, seriously, I can't stand you hero students. You have such amazing and powerful quirks. Everybody basically puts you so much on a damn pedestal. But what about people like me? People like me who are basically deemed villainous after all because of our quirks. Being able to control gas alone is you would think how useful that is. I can knock out people. I mean, look at damn Midnight, for crying out loud. And yet, I'm considered a villain? The world is truly unfreaking fair. This damn society is unfair. As he says all this, he begins kicking at that of Tetsu, trying it as Tetsu is trying his best to basically not breathe in any gas as it's starting to filter into the mask, while also keeping his hardening quirk going. With then saying, do you have any idea what it's like to be treated like a pariah? To be treated like an outcast? With it, soon, Shinso screams out, "Yeah, I do! I know how that feels!" Mustard saying, "Oh really, you?" Within, soon, he basically stops kicking at Tetsu, with then, soon, stopping in place. As Tetsu couldn't help but basically look at Shinso saying, "You did it." Shinso saying, "I'm so glad that worked. I wasn't for sure if he was good thing that he was really too damn emotional. And by the look of his outfit, yeah, he definitely is a middle schooler." With then soon still using his quirk, he's saying, "Now, drop the gun," as he drops the revolver on the ground before saying, "And cancel your quirk." Before as then soon as he cancels the quirk, he soon dispels that of the poisonous mist tornado, as that soon disappears entirely. Before then soon, Shinso couldn't help but sigh and realize and that of relief, saying, "At least we took care of that." Within saying, "Sorry, Tetsu, for letting you get shot that more than you should have." Within, Tetsu removing that of the broken gas mask before saying, "Trust me, I don't think I'm going to enjoy doing that again. And to be honest, I think I'm glad that we've been training our quirks. I don't think I'd be unable to handle any more gunshots if that was the case." With it, as he takes in that of a big deep breath, as while he's still wheezing a bit. Within soon, Jin couldn't help but smirk at that of those from Class 1B, with Setsuna soon coming up to them as well, but then saying, "We need to find a way to basically restrain this guy. Do we got anything?" With then soon, Shinso saying, "Pretty sure we didn't bring a damn thing. So we came out here half-cocked after all." With it, looking at Tetsu saying, "Ha ha, good, blame me. We still ended up stopping the gas. Better than nothing, right?" With then, Jin still couldn't help but smile at their reactions, thinking, maybe Hero Society is in better hands than I thought. I thought that people would rely so much on that of Izuku and Mirio once they become pros. That this society would continue to basically discriminate and look down on others, to continue only seeking money and fame. Maybe, just maybe I was worried for nothing. Before then, soon, noticing in the distance, as it being that of a bright green light, of pillar of light, before then blinking multiple times saying, "Izuku! Pyra! Mythra!" Wondering what's going on, as he ether shifts towards his driver and fellow blade. Within, soon, Tetsu saying, Where's he going?" Within, Shinso saying, "My guess? That pillar of light. It's possibly where Midoriya is." Within, Setsuna speaking up saying, "As much as I want to help out Midoriya, I think he can handle himself. We gotta get this guy back to the camp." As, within hearing that, Shinso saying, "Right. Good luck, Midoriya. I wish you the best of luck." With then, after saying that, Shinso soon tripped, as then he falls into that of one of the bushes, as then took Setsuna saying, "Hey, Shinso, you okay?" With then Tetsu saying, "You good, man?" Saying, "Yeah, I think all this craziness is starting to finally wear off me, and I feel exhausted already from that of the stress alone. I'm definitely going to need a huge pot of coffee when this is all over tomorrow morning." As he falls, as he soon was about to get up, he soon touches something that basically begins to glow, and begins to shine in that of a bright white light, as it begins to consume that of Shinso and the area as well, as the thing that he touched ended up being a blade core crystal. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Love to read them. So, how did you guys like this part? Honestly, this was more of a way to, give more of those who I feel like in that of the training camp more of a role after all. Because they didn't really get much. It was only until after the summer camp that some of them did get more importance after all. And now, And I wanted to focus more on that of Class 1B, just like in that of the summer camp too. And since Shinso replaced that of Kendo, and Kendo is in Class 1A like before, they needed to change their plan on how they were going to deal with that of, well, Mustard after all. So I kind of figured that this would work, especially given that Jin would be spending most of his time trying to save everybody that was stuck in the woods when the attack was going on. So I hope that all of this kind of makes sense, to be honest, on why I decided to choose this instead of going the usual way after all. As for Shinso getting a blade, well, you guys are just going to have to wait and see. So, with all that said, if you guys like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, keep to date my videos when I upload to the channel. Also, please check out my Discord, my gaming channel, my other channel, my side channel, my Patreon, and my Cash App. All link in the description below. So, with all that said, this is Leon signing out. Later, guys, and hope you all take care. Finish it off, Shiro.
Hi, everyone. This is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!